Tomorrow, NASA told us all that there was a meteor coming from outer space that was going to hit this planet in 20 years and wipe it out.
We all know Antarctica is beautiful.
I think he's really cute. Oh, he just fell over.
Human activity is changing the climate. That is beyond dispute. Everything else is politics.
Antarctica, the frozen realm. There are so many interesting facts that we don't know yet about our planet Earth. This is especially true when it comes to places which are remote, hard to reach, and where the climate is harsh and uninviting. That makes Antarctica one of the most mysterious places on Earth.
Before we begin, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
It's an icy, remote permafrost desert with many secrets that are yet to be unraveled. The continent is so vast that it may seem that scientists are just beginning to explore its large territories and hidden treasures. This icy expanse stretches out to cover more than 14 million square kilometers, making it the fifth largest continent in the world. It is situated almost entirely within the Antarctic Circle, which means that temperatures are consistently below zero throughout a majority of the year. As the world's last unexplored wilderness, Antarctica is shrouded in mystery. And as a land of extremes, it's also great at keeping its secrets. Scientists have forged on discovering blood-red waterfalls, ancient fossils, peculiar natural phenomena, and incredible creatures. They've even managed to discover a world beneath the ice, from salty underground lakes to a huge mountain range hidden below. So what exactly is this frozen continent? Here's the most fascinating mysteries held within the Great White Continent. Number 1. There are places in Antarctica which haven't received rain or snow in 2 million years. In Antarctica, around 1% of the continent, 4,000 kilometers or 2,500 miles, is permanently ice-free. Such areas are called dry valleys or Antarctic oases. They are thought to be the world's harshest deserts, and it is estimated that these areas haven't seen rain or snow in almost 2 million years. According to one study led by Australian scientists, due to climate change, ice-free areas in Antarctica could expand up to 25% by the end of 21st century. This could drastically change the biodiversity of the continent. Number 2. There is a waterfall in Antarctica which is called blood falls. Don't worry, this is not an actual blood. 5 million years ago, as sea levels rose, East Antarctica was flooded and a brine lake was formed there. After millions of years, glaciers formed on top of the lake. As they froze, the water below became even saltier. Today, the subglacial lake under blood falls is 3 times saltier than seawater and, therefore, is too salty to freeze. The water beneath Taylor Glacier, which feeds the blood fall, contains a lot of iron picked up from the underlying bedrock. And when iron-rich water comes in contact with air, the iron oxidizes and takes on a red coloring, leaving blood-like stains on the ice. Number 3. More meteorites are found in Antarctica than anywhere else in the world. Antarctica is a gold field for meteorites. Although meteorites can fall all over the Earth, they are easier to find in Antarctica as the cold, dry conditions preserve the rocky fragments. The dark meteorites are also easier to spot on the stark white surface of the ice, and they are almost always extraterrestrial rocks, as few rocks form naturally on the ice sheets of Antarctica. The East Antarctic is particularly ripe for meteorite findings, as the massive ice sheet has stayed still long enough to have its top layers evaporated by sunlight and strong winds. This reveals the older ice and huge concentrations of meteorites. There have been more than 20,000 extraterrestrial meteorite samples collected since 1976. In 2013, a team of Japanese and Belgian scientists discovered the largest meteorite found in East Antarctica in 25 years. The extraterrestrial rock weighed an incredible 8 18 kilograms. The team searched for meteorites for 40 days, finding 425 meteorites with a collective weight of 75 kilograms. The discoveries included a piece of the asteroid Vesta and a meteorite from Mars. Number 4. 70% of world's fresh water is in Antarctica. Around 90% of the world's ice and 70% of the fresh water is in Antarctica. If all the Antarctic ice melted, sea levels in the world would rise about 200 feet, 61 meters. Number 5. Antarctica has no official time zone. As Antarctica is mostly uninhabited, the continent is not officially divided into time zones. Number 6. The Giant Hole. A hole the size of Ireland opened in Antarctica in 2017. Known as Polynya, the hole is nothing new, except with a span of 78,000 square kilometers. It's the largest hole to be observed since the 1970s, and the first one to open in 40 years. Found in the Weddell Sea of the Southern Ocean, the Polynya was formed due to the warmer, saltier water found in the deeper parts of the sea. The warm water is pushed up by ocean currents, melting the ice on the surface. As the water comes in contact with the cooler surface water, it sinks again, only to be reheated and pushed back to the surface. Scientists aren't completely sure why the Polynyas are created, but believe it, maybe marine mammals using the openings to breathe. They're still working to understand the impacts of these strange giant holes. Number 7. Mount Erebus. Antarctica is home to Mount Erebus, the southernmost active volcano in the world, as well as the only known lava lakes, which have held liquid magma for eons despite the continent's frigid conditions. Number 8. Antarctic fungi. Many microorganisms and extremophiles have been discovered throughout Antarctica, including an endemic species of fungi. Although fungi typically flourish in warm, wooded regions, this Antarctic fungi survives in the freezing conditions by feasting on the centuries-old wooden huts abandoned by the first explorers. Some people think that the continent was once or still a home for aliens. Some others claim that the lost city of Atlantis was in Antarctica, which brings us to the 10th and last fact or mystery about this icy realm. From elongated skulls and strange pyramids to alien spaceships, bizarre structures in a giant staircase, many people believe that Antarctica once housed extraterrestrial life, or still does. Every year, there are dozens of reported UFO sightings, while Google Earth has captured some unusual activity, said to be the work of aliens. It's a hot spot for alien hunters, so keep your eyes peeled for any bizarre green lights in the sky. The mystery of Antarctica continues deep below its surface, where no one has gone before. It is said that the lost city of Atlantis is hidden beneath the kilometers of ice. The city would have thrived when Antarctica was a warm, tropical region and would have been buried after the Ice Age froze the continent. It's highly possible that a civilization existed in Antarctica, but it's yet to be proven that the continent is the site of the fabled lost city. It's also theorized that the Nazis used underground Antarctica as a secret hideaway, and some people believe that Hitler fled there after the war. Hitler did have a passion for the occult, and he was searching for something in Antarctica. The Nazi Germans built a station in Antarctica. However, it was abandoned 70 years ago after the crew were poisoned by polar bear meat. Although the theory has been disproven, it doesn't stop the speculation on what lies beneath Antarctica's mysterious surface. The Great White Continent is the most baffling and unexplained corner on Earth. And despite the dedicated efforts of scientists around the world, we may never know all of its secrets.